whatever you want.
What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Under this fair, trying to have that price. Any yo cooking about to add that spice. Nowadays, dudes never had that fight. When it push bill, better burst your pipes. What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Under this fair, trying to have that price. Any yo cooking about to add that spice. Nowadays, dudes never had that fight. When it push bill, better burst your pipes.
Old Fashioned Football on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by the SGPN app. Get all of our free picks and podcasts in one convenient app. Download the SGPN app today.
Hey, what's up? This is Sam Acho, and you're listening to Old Fashioned Football.
Welcome to Old Fashioned Football. If you're wondering who you listen to, this is J Mark. You can find me on the X at J Mark Football. If you're wondering who us is, that's at Old Fashioned FB. Before I keep going to talk about the NFL schedule, I got to introduce my co-host on the pod End in Life. You can find her on the X at Mark. Mer, how you doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah?
How are you? It's
I'm
weird.
doing good.
Sunday.
I know. Yeah, we don't normally pod on
Doing
a
this
Sunday,
on a
but
Sunday.
you know, we had to fit this in. I mean, the NFL schedule released Thursday.
Yeah.
It was really stupid the whole way this thing did because they set the date. Oh, we're releasing the schedule on Thursday, and then they kept releasing like leaks off the schedule. Like, oh, well, this team is going to play this team this week, and these are the Thanksgiving games. And by the time it's all said and done, and Thursday rolls around, we basically know what it's like. Yeah,
But they've got to create some drama. They've got to create some
the NFL drama, the
Got to tease you.
I guess all that. Yeah, but I hope everybody's having a good weekend. We had a pretty good weekend.
We did. It was interesting.
It was, some might say, an unbelievable weekend because
So corny.
we went and picked up our bees. We're bee
Yes,
parents now.
We are bee parents. 2 hives.
2 hives.
20,000 bees.
20,000.
All swarming us.
You said that. You said, this is about 20,000 bees. I said, excuse me? And you said, well, how many pounds is it? And when we bought them, it said 3 pounds from the place we picked it up from.
Per colony.
And yeah, 3 pounds per colony. And yeah, you read that that's about 10,000 bees.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't count them all to make sure they were all there. But
Oh my gosh. You dumping them into our hives from the nukes that we got.
yeah.
And I'm out there. I want to be comfortable around these bees. So I'm not wearing gloves. I'm not even wearing long pants out there. I did have my veil on because they'll like go for your ears and your nose. You don't want them to
dark spots, I guess. Yeah.
When I was wearing
curious.
dark pants, and that's why they were landing all over me. But I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well, these are my bees. They're
These are
gonna
my
be
bees.
like they're gonna get to know me.
Right.
But yeah, when you dump them in, like all 10,000 of them, half of them go in the hive, but the
Right.
other half per each one we did.
Yeah, they
Are
fly
just-
around.
Yeah, and they were just circling me, landing on me. It was an interesting experience.
I would tell you it was so we only had one person go and get the bees right
Mhm.
from the place. And I will tell you once I went back to where all those frames were because they just had tons of little boxed hives. Did they transfer people for
Mhm.
people? And that was like 20 times worse. There were so many bees there.
Well,
And
it's
I'm
an
just
apiary.
like, I know, I'm just
So-
like standing there. My first experience with them all over me, just like, all right, don't panic. This is
Mhm.
fine. And it was fine. They're very
Yeah.
nice. So
But yeah, I'm excited to get some honey, some
Yeah.
honeycomb, all of it.
make a little honey whiskey, maybe.
Maybe
I'm going to do that. I didn't get approval for that, but I'm doing it.
approval from me.
Yeah.
I approve.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Well, we had to maneuver, our schedule a little.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking AFC questions for each team well, in 3 days, Wednesday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday show. I was gonna say next week, but we're like rolling into next week
I know.
almost already. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the NFL schedule release. I'm gonna give you one must-watch game every week, and Justin's gonna give you one must-bet game every week.
Yeah, we did this last year, and I thought it was a kind of fun way to approach some of the just hitting on some of the stuff on the schedule. So, but before we do that, what are we drinking today?
Well, last week we drank Rabbit Hole's. Oh my gosh. One of their bourbons, High Gold. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're kind of going to go through their series of whiskeys.
Yeah.
So today we're doing their Cave Hill bourbon. Mm-hmm. So we're drinking that in the old fashions that you made that I haven't tried yet. And okay, it's a stem. I was like, what the heck is that?
Yes, your cherry had a stem.
Well, it's not by the cherry. It's a very long stem. Anyway, and we'll do a review at the end of the show of the Cave Hill bourbon. Yeah,
I'm curious to see how it scores against the High Gold, because I have those scores handy, so we'll have to see. Before we go any further, got to let you know, I already talked about it at the beginning of the show, but the SGPN app, you can get all the picks, all the podcasts, get everything there, and it's completely free. You just go to your app store, whatever that is on your phone, whether you have Apple or Droid, go to the app store, download it, and just get everything free. Why not? It's free.
It's free.
It's one of my favorite 4-letter F words. One of them.
One of them.
Yeah.
It makes the list.
Last thing before we start talking about the NFL season and the schedule, I said it last week and I'm running it back. What would the NFL offseason be without talking about Aaron Rodgers multiple times? We've only done it once. So let's run it back and do it again this week.
Yeah, Rodgers has signed a deal to return to the Steelers for 1 year. So he's back. He's going to be their starting quarterback. Not retiring yet.
No, I hope they enjoy their 8-9 record with him, because that's what I think he's good for. 8 wins.
8 wins.
Yeah, he'll beat the bad teams they play. He's going to lose to the good teams. My boss, John Grimm, which actually I guess is my boss's boss. But anyways, one of the authorities I report to, big Steelers fan, not happy that I know, not happy that Rodgers is back with them. He was not hoping for that. So,
well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks for them. Sucks for him.
Sucks to suck. I feel like that's what you're getting ready to say. So let's just start with the first 4 weeks. Weeks 1 through 4, obviously. That is the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. And we're going to start right away with week 1, because that just makes the most sense. Yes. Let's just go in order, right?
Yeah. So for week 1, my first must-watch game is the first game of the season. So Wednesday night, it's not a Thursday like normal. We have a Super Bowl rematch as the Patriots head to Seattle. Seattle beat them fairly easily in the Super Bowl.
Sorry, Cody.
Hashtag sorry, Cody. And I'm excited to see this one, to see if they have a Super Bowl hangover and if New England can get some revenge.
Yeah, absolutely. My week 1 must bet game. I know this is going to be frowned upon at SGPN because the bosses hate this team. However, the Cowboys are 2.5 point favorites against the Giants. The Giants will be adjusting to their new coach. Harbaugh is their new coach now. Plus, I don't think Malik Neighbors will be ready yet from his injury last year. And I don't know if Cam Skadaboo will be. So that's 2 big offensive weapons not there. Despite all their improvements, take the Cowboys minus 2.5 right now. By the way, all these games I'm giving out, I'm suggesting to take the spread and bet right now, because I think when it gets to the game, it'll be different and you'll get a worse price.
It's do this now. Do it now. I actually, whether I agree with you on all these or not, but I do agree with, like, if you're going to do these, like, bet now. Now's the time to bet.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Don't wait for the week before. Like, do it now.
Exactly.
Early
plus,
bets.
Get a plus EV move. Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Moving on to week 2. I guess I don't mean to take the first game of the week in a row.
Oh, real quick, not to interrupt you. I meant to ask that. What do you think about the NFL opening the season on Wednesday night?
It's weird.
Yeah, because they have a Wednesday and a Thursday game. Normally, your first game of the season is just that Thursday night kickoff.
But
a Wednesday night game.
But it's more nights of football.
That's true. I'm not going to complain about that. I
know you're not.
About that. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Week 2, I'm looking at the Lions at Buffalo. I think this game is going to be intense. Mm-hmm. These are 2 teams hoping to return to the playoffs and start the season quickly. But I think that this is going to be a really, a good matchup.
Yeah, no,
Good game to
absolutely.
watch.
Absolutely agree. My must bet game is the Colts at the Chiefs. The Colts are 5.5-point dogs right now. I don't think Mahomes will be back by week 2. They've already said it'll likely be Justin Fields starting.
Yeah.
Mahomes isn't coming back in the second week, I don't think. So, and I also feel like I looked at prices for the Colts. I feel like people forgot how good they were when Daniel Jones was healthy. They were doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
So I would take this right now. I'd actually take them on the money line as well, because this game's going to roll around in week 2, and the closing line is probably going to have the Colts favored because Mahomes won't be there.
Okay. All right. Moving along to week 3. We talked about this guy already, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, joy. Let's talk about him again.
And the Steelers are at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a big AFC North game and showdown.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, a question here is, will Rodgers make the Steelers relevant, or will Burrow and the Bengals steamroll?
Yeah.
I don't think, I guess I also think that Monday night's game, which is the Eagles at the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's going to be really good after we beat them easily last year. I hope I'm not jinxing us. I'm knocking on wood here.
No, Bears are starting 4-0. Yeah.
I like it.
You heard it here. My week 3 bet. What is one team that I keep saying is going to be much better? They're going to win their division.
Talk about the Panthers.
I'm going to talk about the Panthers. And what is one team that I call garbage consistently? I mean, they got 4 quarterbacks.
The Browns.
Deshaun Watson, Shador, whatever. The Panthers are only 1.5-point favorites. What the fuck? Take it now. That's going to be, you're going to see this shit show of a Browns team start the season terribly. You're going to see Carolina start very well, minus week 1 when they lose to the Bears. And they're going to be like 6.5, 7-point favorites.
I'd like to take these bets that you're doing, Justin, and I'd like to bring them to each week.
Before to kind of track and see,
and also see what the
difference.
See what the price is.
Yeah,
see what it's going for now, and see how accurate you are.
We can do that.
I'd like to test you here.
I like being tested. That's fine.
For week 4, my must-watch game is the Rams. They're hitting the road to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Both of these teams have made the NFC playoffs recently. They've been 2 of the top teams for a while now, and it's a big matchup.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. And again, just as a reminder, because I'm about to say this game and people are going to be like, excuse me, mine isn't like, hey, this is going to be an exciting watch. It's where I think you can get an advantage on betting right now. Week 4, Falcons on the road to the Saints. Saints are 2.5-point favorites. They always play their division pretty tough, especially at home in New Orleans there. And I really don't think the Falcons are going to be that good, whether it's Michael Penix or Tua. So I would bet Saints 2.5-point favorites now. I think it's going to be higher when that game rolls around.
Okay.
All right. We're going to take just a slight break to let you know that we're brought to you by Bracco. Go bet some of these on Bracco, because we're brought to you by Bracco Sportsbook and Casino. Tons of great ways to get in on the action, as they got you covered for all major sports, offering over 100,000 sports markets a month. 100,000. Let's go. Bracco is available in a ton of states. And Wednesdays, I love this. Wednesdays are for blackjack. Play blackjack on Wednesdays and get 50% off your losses back. Make sure you go check out my article if you don't know how to play blackjack, because I threw in a lot of Mike-isms, some lessons from the father-in-law. And depositing and withdrawing is very easy. Money in, money out, lightning fast, bank, Apple Pay, and even crypto. Get the Dogecoin ready, and you get a free $5 bet and purchase match up to $100 at Bracco using promo code SGPN. That's $105 for those of you that can't do the math at the home. That's BRACCO, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in a ton of states. Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. New Kalshi customers get $10 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. All right, and we are back.
Yes, so let's jump right into week 5.
Let's do it.
This one's easy.
Is it?
Yeah, my must-watch game. The Bears are headed to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are going to be looking for some revenge from their playoff collapse last year.
Yeah.
Bears-Packers games are always intense. Always, anytime the Bears and the Packers face off, it's a must-watch game.
Yeah.
It is like the game of the week.
I don't know if I'd say always intense, but we're picking it back up a little bit. Right. We're picking it back up to where they are intense. They weren't for a good stretch of time there. Yeah.
Well, it was intense. I felt intense at home. Okay.
That's fair. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I already told you Bears are starting 4-0. Right?
Okay. Yep.
Bears are starting 5-0. That's my
Ooh.
must bet game as well. The Packers are currently 3-point favorites. Fuck
Mhm.
that. The Bears beat them 2 out of 3 times last year. And this is an epic rivalry. And I don't want you to forget, as the offensive coordinator for the Lions, Ben Johnson was undefeated in Lambeau. That's a big point. He's going to be ready for this match. I mean, we've seen
Right.
like they don't shake hands very well. He just kind of whoop to LaFleur and
Yeah.
walks off. Like, this is a heated rivalry, and he wants to own them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to own them too. So let's
all
do this.
Yeah, let's grate some cheese.
All right, we're at week 6 now. Must-watch game is going to be Titans versus the Colts. Cam Ward and the Titans have to take a step forward this year.
Mhm.
And this is going to be an interesting showdown to see if they can start proving themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. My bet is it's what you would call a trap game. Okay. So
Okay.
the Texans are -1.5 favorites against the Jags in London. But the reason I think it's a trap game, Texans favored, this is the Jags' second game in a row in London. So they're already going to be out there. They're going to be adjusted to the climate, the time, the people, everything. They don't need to do their sightseeing. They've already done it. Texans get there that week. And so they're going to be fresh off the plane. They're going to be adjusting still. Give me the Jags +1.5.
All right.
They call them the London Jags for a reason.
Okay, looking at week 7. For me, the most intriguing game is going to be the Thursday night matchup between the Patriots and the Bears.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This one is in Chicago.
Talk about hashtag sorry, Cody.
Sorry, Cody. Like I said, we're in Chicago. Both of these teams, they really surprised people last year, and it'll be interesting to watch them face off, see how they do against each other. I'm all for this matchup.
Absolutely. Love it. My must bet game. Gosh dang it, I'm going to get fired. So I already took the Cowboys to beat Kramer's Giants. Now I'm going to take the Cowboys to beat Sean's Eagles. Cowboys on the road in Philly. Philly's a 3-point favorite. Listen to this, though. When Dak is healthy, he's 10-5 against the Eagles. I know everybody loves to shit on Dak, but the Cowboys keep losing because he hasn't been healthy in a lot of games. I'm just going to say, hey, he's going to be healthy. Take the Cowboys money line. Take the +3. Take it now.
You are digging yourself a hole.
I know.
And where's Serial when you need him? Because
right, he would love this.
He would love this. All right, week 8. As much as I want to also pick another Bears game, Bears are at Seattle that week.
Yeah, that's not what you're doing.
It's not what I'm picking. I can't lean toward. Obviously, every game of the week for us is a Bears game.
True.
You know,
that's must watch for us.
Must watch.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. They're hitting the road to Denver.
Yeah.
Mahomes will be back by this point. So this will be a big game as far as like the playoff race and the division or that division is concerned.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. Obviously, Broncos won that last year, I believe. And the Chiefs were kind of bottom dwellers. Well, the Raiders were the bottom dwellers, but the Chiefs were not far above them. I like that. The game that I'm going to bet, though, is the Vikings at the Lions. I heard an analyst, I don't even remember who it was, I should have grabbed the name, but say that the Vikings were going to be the best team in the NFC North. They think Kyler Murray's going to be the best quarterback in the NFC North.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that guy needs drug checked. That's all I'm saying. He needs to have a drug test. I don't have any faith in the Vikings this year, whether it's Kyler Murray or JJ McCarthy. Both the little people are going to struggle, and the Lions are only 3.5-point home favorites. Well, they're both pretty tiny.
Can you just check yourself?
I think they're both shorter than me, so I'm allowed to say it. The Lions are only 3.5 home favorites. That's going to be north of 6 by the time this game rolls around, so I would take it now.
Okay. All right.
Got to check myself, huh?
Yeah, before you wreck yourself.
That's fair.
Week 9.
Yes.
We're looking at week 9 here. The game I'm most looking forward to watching and is my must-watch game is Jacksonville on the road against Baltimore. Both of these teams could be making pushes into the playoffs, so this matchup is going to be a really interesting one to watch.
What are your I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
The Ravens, they've been consistently decent these past handful of years. You think Derrick Henry has another year in him to dominate? Or do you think he's about to hit his mediocre
about
days?
there. He's about there.
You think it's this year they start falling off?
I don't know. I don't want to see it. I like Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I have a lot of faith in the Ravens. I've never trusted Lamar Jackson in big moments. And then I do think Derrick Henry is going to decline some.
Yeah.
The defense is older. They have some good pieces, but it's older. I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Mhm.
Anyways, my must bet game is the Cardinals head to Seattle, where Seattle is 13.5-point favorites. You've already heard me say that I don't think Seattle is going to be as good. I don't think they're the Super Bowl team they were last year. Now, I don't think the Cardinals are going to be good, but I don't think they're 13.5-point dog good. I think they're going to put up some fight. So give me the Cardinals plus 13.5. I think that drops and maybe only to like 9.5-point dogs, but that's still 4 extra points you get.
Yeah. All right, we're already into week 10.
Let's go.
As teams are, making playoff pushes. My must-watch game for week 10 is, the Cardinals that you just talked about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he'll start before week 10, but by this point, Carson Beck, I feel like will have to be the starter.
Yeah.
And you got something else
just
to say
good
there?
old Carson Beck.
It'll be interesting to see how he navigates the offense against the Rams, who are a potential Super Bowl bound team. It's in Arizona, so that's going to be, just an intriguing game.
Yeah, for sure. No, I just laugh at Carson Beck. I mean, their options are Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck.
Yeah.
This team, if you look on paper, I mean, they have Marvin Harrison. They have Trey McBride. They drafted Jeremiah Love.
Mm-hmm.
So their offense could be stacked, but I don't
They
trust
have
their,
good weapons.
They do, but I don't trust their quarterbacks. I don't trust their offensive line, and I don't trust their defense, really. So it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, absolutely. My must-bet game, the Commanders at the Giants. Giants are only 1.5-point favorites. Get the fuck out of here. The Giants are going to be a much better team than the Commanders. Stamping that right now.
All right.
I think these Giants might finish second in the division behind the Cowboys. That's right. I just said the Eagles will be third. By the way, the chat, Dad saying Marvinson. You're good old Marvinson.
Yep. All right, we've got 8 games to go here. So looking at week 11, my must-watch game. I got to be honest with this week. There's not a lot of exciting games.
They're all trash. Oh.
Just trash games that week. But only 2 games currently have less than 3-point favorites.
Oh, so a lot of predicted blowouts, potentially.
But I'm going to take I'm looking at the game for the Ravens at Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, you seem to think that the Panthers are going to be much better this season. This will be their time to prove that against the Ravens.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I mean, if they can win that really turns the corner of showing they can beat these better teams. My must-bet game is another trap game. I already kind of explained a trap game, is where a team might be looking ahead or they might just be at a disadvantage. The Jaguars are 1.5-point road favorites against the Giants. But it's going to be the Jags' 3rd road game in a row. That's a lot of traveling, and you get fatigue from traveling 3 weeks in a row. Take the Giants plus 1.5 now.
All right. Week 12. This it's Thanksgiving week already. So this features a Thanksgiving Eve matchup and 3 Thanksgiving Day games.
If you're not watching on YouTube, I am raising my hand because I have a question.
What is your question?
Why is NFL making Thanksgiving Eve a thing? Like that is
it's the eve of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's not a thing. This is just a Wednesday game, but they're calling it the Thanksgiving Eve
is always
game.
The night before a day, so we could say that Thursdays are Friday Eves.
I suppose that's true. I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to spreading games out and having more football throughout the week.
Tuesdays are Whiskey Wednesday Eves.
Whiskey Wednesdays, I guess. I just like how they're like this Thanksgiving Eve matchup. Like that's a thing that people celebrate or say. It's not Christmas
because they're
Eve.
Bringing us another
It's
Wednesday game. They've got to title it.
I guess. All right. Sorry. Go on.
Anyway, all these games, Thanksgiving Eve and on Thanksgiving Day, they're all going to be great. But the one I'm circling is the Chiefs at the Bills because we know these matchups are always intense.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And the Bills tend to win them in the regular season, just not in the playoffs. Sorry, Bills fans. Sorry. Now I'm pissing Adam off. Jesus. I agree so much, in fact, that's my must-bet game.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
The Bills have done really well, again, against the Chiefs in the regular season. It's the playoffs they struggle with. So give me the Bills minus 2.5 now. It's in Buffalo. They're going to win that game for sure.
All right. Looking at week 13 here. Teams will likely start to separate between playoff teams and your non-playoff teams by this point in the season. And every game becomes more important. But I'm really, again, looking at the Chiefs after being on the road to Buffalo. They then take on the Rams, and that could be 2 losses in a row for them if they aren't careful. Like, those are 2 back-to-back important games for them.
Oh, no. I don't like that we are agreeing too much here. That's my must-bet game.
Ooh,
For the second time in a
okay.
row, we have the same, I guess. I like this one. The Rams are 3.5-point favorites, and I think they're going to crush the Chiefs. I think they're a better team than the Chiefs. It's the second, but here's why. This is, again, a trap game. It's the second of 3 road games for the Chiefs. And I know you're saying, why aren't you picking the third road game? That's the one they're fatigued. The reason is that first one is against the Bills.
Yeah.
Big AFC matchup.
Very big.
The third road game there is against the Bengals. Big AFC matchup. I think this NFC game that they're going to have against the Rams is going to be the one that they kind of falter on because they're focused on their AFC opponents.
I can see that. Okay.
So, yeah, I think the Rams win this one. I think it's too much of a trap game for the Chiefs because, again, gonna be focusing on the AFC guys, not their NFC opponent.
All right. Week 14 here. And when I'm looking at all these weeks, like I wasn't planning on picking back-to-back Chiefs games, but my must-watch game.
You do kind of love you some Mahomes every now and then.
Every now and then. I mean, who doesn't? But anyway, you. Like you said, the Chiefs are hitting the road for the 3rd week in a row to take on the Bengals. This will have playoff impacts for them, and it's gonna, that's gonna be an intense game to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my pick for week 14.
Gosh, that's a tough schedule for the Chiefs. Bills, Rams, Bengals, all on the road.
Yeah.
That could be 3 losses in a row when they're trying to make a playoff push.
Yep.
Chiefs missed the playoffs. I don't know what the line is, but I'm betting it now.
I feel like I'm kind of seeing it when you're looking at the schedule and you're looking at them being, without Mahomes to start the season. They're going to have a challenging season. And I'm not upset about not seeing the Chiefs in the playoffs in another Super Bowl. I'm okay with it. Yeah. They need to take a break. Their time is...
We like a variety.
Their
time is done for now. Absolutely. I agree. And by the way, Bears, according to these analysts, have the hardest strength of schedule. But when I look at it, they almost have the most combined rest days out of any team.
Ooh,
and I'm just not seeing it
for us.
Yeah, a lot of their hard matchups are also in Chicago. So I don't know if I'm seeing it, but we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. I guess we both did, but you pointed out my belief in these Panthers earlier.
You pointed it out first.
Well, I do. I do believe them.
I don't know if I'm on that train with you.
Do you believe in them over the Saints?
Yes.
They are only 2.5-point favorites over the Saints in Carolina. Give me the Panthers to win that one easily as they work to lock the division because they are winning this division. Panthers minus 2.5. When this one rolls around and we get to week whatever we're on, 14, this is going to be north of minus 3.5. So before it crosses that threshold of 3, which is a big number in betting, obviously, then take it now. All right. Before we start talking about the last games of the season, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about Underdog?
Of course. We are brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog has you covered for pick'em for almost every sport. And Underdog has just increased their payouts. 2-pick entries now pay 3.5 times, and 3-pick entries now pay 6.5 times. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code OFFSGPN.
We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is your official data tool for dominating NBA, MLB, WNBA, and golf. Let Rhythm's models help you cash in or build your own to dominate the books. You can get your 7-day free trial to tail all their models, or you can build your own. And here's a Rhythm stat of the week. The WNBA Smart Signal player props went 21-2 opening weekend. If you have 21 wins and just 2 losses, you're making some serious cash. If you're looking to go premium, use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. All right. Shall we continue right along?
Yeah, we've got, 4 games left?
We've got 4 games left.
Okay. So week 15.
Yeah, alert noise. Anyways, yeah. Sorry.
That's your alert noise.
Wee-oo.
I don't like it. Let's just stop.
Fair enough.
Week 15.
Yeah.
This isn't just a biased pick here. If the Bears can be as competitive as last year,
Mm-hmm.
the Bears at the Bills game on that Sunday is going to be intense.
Yeah, agreed.
So this is a little, it's also like a little DJ Moore revenge game.
Yeah, for sure.
So I always like those.
It's also a Super Bowl preview. This will
Yeah.
be the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
Bills, Bears, Super
Wow.
Bowl. Yes.
Interesting. Well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I think if there's anything out there, like expect DJ Moore to have a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Anytime touchdown bets
Yeah.
for DJ Moore. I like that. Always good to get those revenge angles. My must bet game that week is the Chargers -2.5 against the 49ers on Thursday night. I just think the Chargers are going to be a better team than the 49ers this year. Sorry, Nicholas Fortune. So I'm jumping on the -2.5 now. Plus, with the 49ers, they continuously have injuries. We know that. So who knows what their health will be at this point? I mean, if they're missing a Brock Purdy or a Christian McCaffrey or offensive lineman or something, this line is going to creep a lot higher.
All right. Moving on to week 16. This week falls on Christmas. So we'll have one game on Christmas Eve, which is a real thing.
That's a real thing. That I know of. Get out of here with this Thanksgiving Eve.
I like it.
Yeah.
It makes it sound important. I like it.
Fair enough.
And then we'll have 3 on Friday morning.
Yeah.
And I just have to, talk about this game again because the NFL is better when these two have a competitive rivalry, which has been lacking.
Yeah.
The Packers are on the road to take on the Bears in a big NFC North showdown.
It has been lacking, but we're fucking back.
So that's my game.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the Hangover. We are back. We are fucking back. Wesley says, "Let's go Bills." Wesley, I hope your Bills meet our Bears in the Super Bowl this year.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I'm all for that.
Bears. My must bet game is also on Christmas, but not the one you just talked about. It's going to be the Rams on the road to Seattle. Seattle's a 1.5 point favorite. Again, I don't think they're going to be that good this year. I mean, I think they'll be good. I don't think they were going to be as good. Rams wanted that division last year. They faltered, didn't get it. They're out for revenge. Plus 1.5. Take the Rams.
All right, now we've got 2 weeks before we're into the playoffs. So
playoffs.
Week 17 could have.
You want to talk about the playoffs?
Realize you were waiting for me there, and I didn't give that to you.
That's fair.
Week 17.
Yeah,
we could have quite a few must-watch games depending on if teams perform like we think they should.
Yeah.
Ravens at Bengals is going to be big.
Yeah.
Seahawks at the Panthers. Lions at Bears. Chiefs at Chargers.
Loaded.
I'm taking all of those are must-watch. It's a must-watch week. I think we should be watching football every game that week.
I like it.
Get both TVs out, multiple games on each screen.
Get them all going.
Yeah.
There are 2 trap games in week 17 that I'm betting.
Okay.
I just talked about the Rams and Seahawks, right?
You did.
I'm fading both of them. They both fought for that number 1 seed last year. They fought for the division. And I don't know what the NFL schedulers were doing. Maybe they did this on purpose, but they don't play each other until week 16. That's a long time not to play your division opponent. But what's that mean? They also play each other week 18. Yeah. So in week 17, sandwiched in between this heated rivalry, are these teams going to be as focused on that week, or are they going to be thinking about either, hey, we got to beat these guys again, or hey, we need to beat them this time?
I would think they're focusing. Yeah, they're going to be focusing on 16 and 18.
Yep. It's a look ahead spot, and I'm fading
overlooking that middle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see that.
So
I see a reason.
I'm fading both the Rams and Seahawks in week 17.
All right. We're already down to the last week of the regular season, week 18. We could have some teams sitting starters. We'll have to see. However, my must-watch game is the game you just mentioned. Seattle at the Rams.
Yeah.
Because this could be for the division if these teams stay even.
Yeah, absolutely. My must-bet game is the Bears. I tried to avoid throwing in too many Bears, but it's against Minnesota.
You don't like to bet sometimes because if it goes the opposite way, you feel like you're at fault. Right? And I feel like you're at fault. Right? So it's better to not.
But this game I'm confident on. Now, I know that we'll already have cleansed the NFC North division by this
Mhm.
point. So we'll be the NFC North winners. We might rest Caleb Williams in the starters, but let's not forget that our backup is Special Agent Bajent,
Agent Bajent.
a guy that Ben Johnson said he's a top 32 quarterback, meaning he should be a starter. If he
Mhm.
wasn't on the Bears, he should be a starter. I'll take him over JJ McCarthy. I'll take him over Kyler Murray.
All
And
right.
so I don't care who's starting. Bears plus 1.5 against this crappy Bears or Vikings team. Jesus,
Jeez.
I know. Sorry about that. This crappy Vikings team.
You okay over there?
I had a freak out. I was like, crappy Bears. I'm like, oh no, I'm reverting to old habits when we were terrible. Y'all have to realize I remember the 3-13 seasons, the 4-12s, the Eric Kramers, Cade McNowns, Rex Grossman's, Moses Moreno, Jim Miller. Oh my gosh.
I got to miss all those years.
You did. You did. You know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
I've been very Cowboys heavy today.
You have, and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's
and
not the norm.
don't kill me, but I mean,
Justin,
we need a little
no.
bit of a wardrobe change
Did
for
you
that.
do that? Oh my God.
Let's go, Cowboys. Let's go. I'm still getting fired. I'm sorry, Sean and Kramer. Don't fire me. Go Eagles and Giants.
If you fire him, I understand.
Fair enough. On that note, should we talk a little whiskey?
Let's do this.
All right. Why don't you, while I grab the bottle, remind everybody, what are we drinking?
Of course, because we are drinking Rabbit Hole's Cave Hill. It's their Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey. Another one. We did try High Gold last week. But yeah, we're doing Cave Hill this week. So we've been drinking it in our old fashions.
And real quick, we're not going to do a review because we did one last week. And if
we're not going to do a review.
I mean, we're doing a review. We're not going to do a recap of the distillery in the background because we did that last week. So make sure you go check that if you missed it.
Like, this is news to me.
I know.
What are we doing then?
I did want to add that. So we gave out the mash bill of the last one. This one is 70% corn, 10% malted wheat, 10% malted barley, and 10% honey malted barley. Speaking of bees.
Yeah.
So I assume our bottle scores are the same.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think, what did we have last year? Or last year?
Last year, I
Seems
don't
like a
know.
year ago.
But
Last
week, I had a 5. You had a 4.5.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
All right. How about in the cocktail? Which in my notes, I wrote a cockatiel. How much for the cockatiel are you giving it?
It was really sweet. Did you do something different?
I didn't. But when I smelled this one, I should start smelling out of the bottles. It smells like a sweet bourbon. Like you can smell it. And I don't know if that's the honey malted barley, maybe giving it some sweetness.
I don't know, but I can tell you that
You didn't like it because
it
of
was
that.
too sweet for me.
Okay.
And
that's
I
fair.
thought, oh my gosh, did you go heavy on the sugar or something? But I know that we stick to our standard, like our house recipe for
Right.
an old fashioned,
Yeah.
which is not sweet. And
No, I think it's the whiskey.
It's-
I think when we try this neat, we'll
I
see
think
why.
if you like a sweeter old fashioned, it's really good.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
tend to lean
Right in the
not.
middle, right? Like you
Yeah,
don't want it sweet.
I don't want
you don't want it
I don't want to
old.
feel like I'm just drinking whiskey and bitters, but
Right.
I like to. I don't know. This seemed more sweet, so I don't feel like I can tell the whiskey, but maybe
Yeah.
it's a sweet whiskey.
I think when we taste it, it might be. What are you giving the cocktail though?
I don't want to be. I would go right down the middle.
3?
I would do a 3 because I would want to give it, for me, a 2.5 because it's too sweet.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's the whiskey's fault or if it's the maker.
Well, let's get into that and see. The maker, as in me, not the whiskey
Yeah.
maker. Not a shot at cave.
No.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.5. I do agree with you. It's sweet, but it's still very pleasant tasting.
It's
still
pleasant
good.
tasting. It's good, but it's just not my cup of tea.
And I had a bug in mine, and it still tasted good. I didn't drink them. I threw them out. And I grabbed him off to the side when you were doing your underdog ad read, and I said, "Spit it out, you wee bastard," to make sure he put the whiskey back in there. And then I flicked him to the side.
Which none of that happened. None of that happened.
What? Are you sure?
Positive that did not happen here.
All right. Let's talk on the nose.
Okay.
If you want to start sniffing, again, this is Cave Hill by
Mhm.
Rabbit Hole. And again, check out last week's episode to get the full rundown of where the name Rabbit Hole came from, how they got started, everything.
I'm not getting anything sweet on the nose. I'm getting very grainy. It's very grain forward.
See, I smell a sweet bourbon.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
I also have
Try right out of the bottle. See if that helps you.
Okay, that smells sweet.
Yeah. It's a traditional bourbon smell. Like you can smell this and tell it's a bourbon, but it's got sweetness to it, don't you think?
Okay, hold on. I'm kind of caramel.
Yeah.
It's just a caramel.
There's a lot of caramel and oak. Caramel and oak.
And grain. I don't know.
Grain.
Not just the oak. I feel like it's very grainy.
Corn. Like corn?
Yeah, but more than that. I don't know. It just smells very grainy, like
Yeah.
a very grainy whiskey. I don't know how to describe it.
All right. Well, fair enough. What do you give it on the nose?
Hold on. I'm just
you're looking
if there's
at
like
our-
a right. Yeah, grain.
Yeah. Cereal grain, or are you smelling?
I'm smelling
rye,
corn and wheat. Is
Yeah.
there what was the mash bill again?
It's 70% corn, so it's very corn heavy, but we have 10% malted wheat, 10% malted barley,
Okay.
and 10% honey malted barley. So you only got 10% wheat, but maybe it's that barley.
Maybe the
that's-
barley.
Yeah. Think of barley. Think of like,
Yeah, it's the
um,
barley. It's not wheat.
gosh, I just remembered. I said barley, and I remembered that I used to love beef barley soup. I haven't had that in
beef barley
years.
soup.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Anyway, sorry. Sidetrack.
I think I've only
said
had it
barley and it
once
took
in
me
my
back.
entire life.
Oh,
and I
man.
think it's when we made it for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Oh, I love beef barley soup. Need
All
to
right.
make that again soon.
So what did you give it on the nose?
There's nothing that's really stands out about
Mm-mm.
it. It's not bad smelling.
It's not
though,
bad.
obviously.
It's a 3 for me. It's right down the middle.
Same. It's very
It's
standard
this-
smelling bourbon, Kentucky
Where
whiskey.
I think that like High Gold was very complex.
yeah, this is
from
a
last
little
week.
more straightforward.
This
it
is
seems like.
straightforward bourbon.
Agreed.
They are both Kentucky straight bourbon whiskeys made by
Mhm.
Rabbit Hole. High Gold is very complex. It's not bad on the, well, I guess I haven't tasted it neat, but it just seems like a traditional bourbon.
Yeah, I tasted it neat, and I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of spice I got from it, and I got a little honey.
Ooh,
Did you get any honey on the finish?
yes.
You get honey on the finish, don't you?
Which
That's
is
why our
why
old fashioned is sweet.
It's sweet.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't smell, I don't smell honey.
Did it punch you with some spice at first?
A little bit,
Like,
but
boom,
very,
and then
very
it was gone.
honey heavy at the end.
Yeah, a very strong finish of honey.
I was expecting maybe caramel. I smell like a caramel
Right.
notes is what I kind of get, but
But that finish was very honey-y.
that is why this is not what I was expecting at all. I was
Yeah.
expecting that it smells like a traditional bourbon. It smells
Mhm.
like I'm trying to think of some traditional bourbons, but like when we've done some
Well, just like your I don't want to compare it to these because I think this is better, but your Woodfords, your Four Roses
yes.
standards, things like
Four
that.
Roses, yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like just a
Standard bourbon.
standard.
Right.
You're gonna get this every time you open this bottle. type of
Right.
Bourbon. This is I would say this is a complex bourbon too.
Yeah, the taste of it for sure.
Because yeah, you definitely
I mean, for me, it packed me with spice, like just boom, like that, and then it was gone. And then that finish
Yeah.
of honey, you have boom spice, traditional bourbon taste, and then a honey finish is what I was picking up from it.
I'm doing that third try.
Third
so-
try, yeah.
'cause it
You need to
changes.
talk a little so I can keep trying. I
Yeah,
don't wanna-
it does have a lot of spice at first, which really throws me because you
Mhm.
don't smell it.
Mm-mm.
You don't smell spice. You smell bourbon. It has that spice. I feel like there's a little bit of
Only on the tip, though, right? I'm only getting the spice on
Yeah.
the tip of the tongue.
middle of the tongue is like your oak. I
Right.
get a little
Yeah.
oak in there, and then it's like
Yeah.
honey, like a
Mhm.
rush of honey. Though it's
Right.
like overwhelms you and takes away the spice
Yeah,
and everything you tasted before.
yeah, absolutely. That's why I was like, it's spice and then traditional bourbon because of
Yeah.
that oak. You get that, and then boom, honey. It's
this
really
is, and this
interesting.
okay. I would much rather have this neat than in a cocktail.
I agree. I also
Um,
think take this on some ice, maybe squeeze just a little bit of lemon in it for a hot summer drink. I think that would be really good because
Yeah.
it does have that just kind of lighter
Like
taste
with fizz. Give it some fizz.
Oh yeah, add a little unofficial sponsored liquid death sparkling water to it. Why not? Or this would be good with ginger ale.
no,
or-
no. That's. Do you know what sweet ginger ale is?
Am I
That's
thinking
like-
ginger beer? What are your Jameson and ginger? That's beers.
It's ginger beer.
Okay, I meant ginger
But
beer.
well, no, it's ginger ale.
Oh well.
It is ginger ale. You can do
Well,
either.
you know
or.
how sweet that is.
Either or. Those are super sweet. Ginger beer
Okay.
is sweet. There's a lot of sugar. I would not add.
I
was
sit
gonna say
corrected on what I
if
thought.
you
would
were
be
gonna
good.
have this in an old fashioned, for me,
Yeah.
I would do like a half to 3/4 only of the sugar like that you put in a normal old fashioned.
Sure.
Because this is very sweet.
Yeah. Or none at all.
Then I think you need a little, maybe
so?
a tiny bit. I don't know.
I think you get a little
making
sweetness.
A honey old fashioned would be good.
Yeah, for sure. Because it'll go right
sugar.
with it. Yeah. No, I think so. We got to score it on the taste. So far, just to recap, it is behind on the cocktail. It is behind on the nose of High Gold. So we both preferred High Gold in the cocktail and on the nose. What do we think about taste here?
4.
A 4. That matches your score for High Gold. So the taste is the same for you. I'm going to give it a 4 as well. I think it's really good, which is 0.3 less than what I gave High Gold. So I guess I like High Gold a little bit better neat.
Yeah, this is both of these whiskeys are more premium.
Yeah.
I would call them premium.
Yeah, for sure.
And complex. They're good. It's a good whiskey. I like it neat. I like most whiskeys neat versus in a cocktail.
That's why you're always singing that Hoser song.
Hosier?
Hoser.
Hosier.
You hoser. Hosier. Yeah, no, this is really good though.
That's my go-to karaoke song.
Yeah. See, there you go. Should we cue it up now so you can karaoke for the people?
Oh, okay. Absolutely not doing that.
Well, fair enough. I tried to get you a little Miranda karaoke on Old Fashioned Football.
Nobody needs to hear that.
Anything else you want to add about the Cave Hill?
It's really good. I don't know if I said this already, but we have another show in 3 days.
Yeah.
And I'd like to finish it out with
Derringer.
With Derringer. So let's bring Rabbit Hole Derringer to next week's show. Have that. That's going to be hard to have an old fashioned because that, spoiler alert, is finished in, is it PX?
I think it's PX Sherry. I think
believe.
so.
It's a finished whiskey. And I shouldn't say I hate, but I don't like taking my finished whiskeys and putting them in a cocktail because I think to experience that kind of a whiskey the way you should, you need to drink it neat.
That's fair.
So that's all.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is a nice summer whiskey on ice with a little bit of lemon and honey or something.
We need to have like a summer cocktail series or like share a summer cocktail recipe.
We should totally do that. Yeah.
We always have to bring an old fashioned to the show because it would be it's like,
well, we are Old Fashioned Football.
It would just, I can't even think of the word that it would be, but it would be
ludicrous.
Yes, thank you. If we brought anything else to the show.
Yes.
But yeah, we need to
sacrilegious.
Sure.
Against our religion of Old Fashioned.
But we need to be bringing some summer whiskey cocktails to the table here.
Absolutely. We'll be back in 3 days, like you said, with the AFC's biggest questions for each team, like we did for the NFC last week. If you missed last week's, make sure you go check that out. But yeah, make sure you check all that out. We will be back with that. We're going to finish the month with NFC South preview. And then we might have a week and a half off, but we'll keep you updated on that.
I'd like to bring some content if we can. I know we're going to be
I got ideas then.
Somewhere on a beach.
Some beach.
Somewhere.
Got anything else you want to add?
No.
I'm glad you picked up what I was doing there. I mean, as somebody who's not a huge, I wouldn't say old country, but older country fan, I'm glad you picked that up.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, my old fashioned is gone. If you don't have anything else to add, let's cheers it on out of here.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Take care, everybody. Cheers.
Whiskey in the left hand, microphone in the right. You ready for some football tonight? Pull it up, light it up, crank that sound. Old-fashioned football, we holding it down. J. Morgan Miranda, that power play combo. Talking NFL fire, whiskey in the bottle. Bring the ice, cause they dropping heat. Barrel strength bet, knock you off your seat.
Yo, game time, baby. Grab your glass and your phone. Keeping up with stats, single barrel picks, taking over the zone. Props and parlays, blowing up like code. They decode the league like a whiskey mode. Old-fashioned football, that's the crew, that's the fam. J. Mark and me and Mark, you know who I am. 200 episodes deep,
beer mark, twisting that whiskey drip. Chats lit up, community tight. Followers riding through the Monday night.
Week previews, recaps, bet in motion, pure devotion, no dilution potion. NFL talk, boy.